at what level would you either walk away, take that decision of either walking away or staying and fighting back to get your love, to win your love back?
You know, something brought you together, okay? You love yourself. Okay, by the way, this falling in and out of love mostly happen to, mostly, not all the time, mostly happen to short courtship. You don't know yourself. I have seen, if I have attended a wedding that courtship was just less than 2 months. I also witnessed another marriage, and of course the marriage did not last. I also witnessed another couple that married after maybe for the very first time. Very first time, I want to marry you. Yes. It didn't, of course, it didn't last.
Love at first sight.
Yeah. Love at first sight. That love at first sight is not good.
But there are some people that
exactly.
Yeah, okay, but that's why I say not all the time. Majorly.
Yeah, majorly.
Because I subscribe to long
relationship.
Because you know yourself, you study yourself. In fact, the love will grow to the extent that whatever challenges you meet later, you'll be able to wiggle your ways. Yeah, exactly. But short courtship, I don't encourage it because that's from the experience I've gone so far.
No, even these days, a lot of people even hardly go through courtship.
These days?
Yeah.
People hardly
go through these days, compare these days to the olden days. Do marriage last this? That's why we have a lot of marriage challenges.
Talking about the olden days, many of our fathers didn't court for long.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a sister, my cousin wants to marry, or my brother's brother wants to marry. Oh, I like this your wife. Do you have a sister? Let me marry her.
And before you know it,
I'm not talking about that old. I'm talking about our generation backward a little. Not these days that you see yourself on social media and you're married the next day. That's what I'm talking about. But as I said before, I subscribe to long 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, fine. You discover that those. I'll give you my example. I courted for 7 to 8 years.
You said so, but
as I'm talking to you, we are living in heaven.
Good.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Then another aspect I want us to look at is children. When children are involved, the impact, the effects of this. You know, there's this saying that the best gift a man can give to his children is to love their mother. Do you agree?
Say it again.
The best gift a man can give to his children is to love their mother.
Yeah, of course.
So when it gets to a point of no return,
I don't do again,
or I have been chased out, I'm out.
The children are not happy.
The impact on the children.
Yeah, it's very bad. The other day, my daughter was asking whether I love that they were complaining to me that they don't see, how do they call it, the P within this physical touch.
Romance?
No, they call it P physical touch. They don't see us touching or whatever.
Okay.
I said, forget that one. No, they love now. The other room. And the fact that we are together, okay, and we're like friends, okay. So when the family is together, when the husband and wife are together, of course,
it has a very positive
spill over
to
the
children,
yeah, to the
and
children,
the family generally.
Exactly. Then we're always happy and that. But if there's tension, of course, it won't tell well on the family, on the entire family.
Exactly. So the children, Kelechi, what are you saying about that, on the impact of the children?
Yeah, a lot of negative impacts on the children, especially if they have gotten to some certain stage of life When they are used to father and mother being together
Yes.
in the home.
Just like you had earlier cited the phone care issue. The
Do you know,
children are involved.
the children may not actually feel it much now because of the age they are in. Because of their age, they may not feel it so much now.
Okay, how old? I think they are still.
They're about 3 or 2 or 3 years now.
Okay, they are small.
They are small. They won't feel the absence of daddy or mommy so much now. But if they had gotten to that maybe teen age of 9 years, 5 years, they play with daddy, they jump around with daddy, they come back, daddy have homework, even when he's tired, he still want to sit down to help out or look into their books and all that. Oh, daddy, are you picking me from school today? No, come and drop me in school.
Yes.
That's when they begin to feel the absence of one of the parents.
Yeah.
Yes. But at the stage those babies are now, they won't actually know that. So they will know, you know, they will understand that we've not been seeing this person, but they might not be able to like express it. They won't be able to express it. It has a lot of impact on children, negatively on children, because family is meant, kids are meant to be raised by both partners.
Both parents.
Yes. When God gave the children, He did not give it through just one person. Two people came together
They both
to,
made,
yes, to bring them forth.
Right.
So it is expected that both partners also jointly raise these children. I have a soft spot, which may not be the soft spot of my partner. He may have a soft spot, which may not be mine.
Right.
So we complement each other in raising the children. Things I can tolerate, he may not be able to tolerate it. And then the children will begin to strike a balance. Daddy will take this, mommy will take this. So they are affected academically, emotionally.
Yeah, it will affect them academically, obviously. When that love that they used to feel, both parents together in the morning, they want to go to school. Oh, are you ready? Come, I'm dropping you off. Okay, daddy, drop us today, mommy, drop us today. Then suddenly, daddy is nowhere to be found.
But do you know
Mommy is nowhere
there's
to be
another
found.
aspect of it that the children will not feel? They won't miss. If you have that general or brigadier general daddy or mommy who comes home and everybody runs into their rooms. Daddy's back. I heard his home. Daddy's back. And you all run into your rooms and shut the door.
Exactly.
And that is that one that want to make trouble always. Or mommy is that one that want to keep
Troublesome mom,
yes.
troublesome dad.
So demanding, nagging and all that. When that person is not there, it's like a breath of fresh air. Thank God, let's go.
Exactly.
Let her go. Or let him go. The house is more at peace now. It's okay, please, daddy, don't bother, let her go.
Yeah, Kelechi, you introduced us two daughters, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I can't see your ring there. What's going on?
Okay.
Oh, Dr. Lucas, that's a personal
I want to share
matter.
it.
That's a personal matter.
Okay.
Not far from what we are talking about. Not far from what we are talking about. As a matter of fact, I am of the opinion of a U-turn. When you discover you got it wrong and it's not healthy for your being, don't suffocate yourself in there. I'm not advising anybody to leave, but when it gets to the point where you have to give
That's when
space,
you feel it's
Yes.
irreparable.
Like a snatches case. Now.
you need to give some space. You give some space and see if the other person will also reason with you. If the person is still interested in you. If the person is still interested in you.
Okay, but a question I wanted to ask is it okay when your partner falls out of love for you to fight back, like try to win back, your partner's love once again?
Yeah.
That's if you are the one that is being denied. Okay, is it okay? Whether as a male, I want us to look at it from a man's perspective and from a woman's perspective. If you are the one that your spouse or your partner is walking away from, it's your partner that has fallen out of love, you are still in love. Is it appropriate? Is it right that you fight back?
Yeah, you are, because you love the person. For me, I have to fight back. If you don't fight back, then you don't love the person. If you love the person, you fight back.
Sure.
Okay?
You agree?
You don't lose a gold and not search for it. When you lose gold, you look out for it.
Exactly.
Because it's of value.
Okay, so at what point would you say, oh, okay, I've been trying, I've been making efforts. At this point, I take a walk.
Yeah, it will come to a point. It will come. See, let me give you an example. My marriage, let me give you an example. We got for like 6 years. Then we had a problem for 1 year. She said she's not doing again. I pestered her, I begged her, I did everything. Still, she's not doing again. At a point, I gave up. In fact, I always swear, I say, anybody that looks like this lady, I will not. So at the point, I close my mind.
Your heart.
But as God will have it, one day I received a call. They said, "Make I come. We will continue." and the rest is history. 25 years.
You see that?
So there's nobody loses gold and not look for it.
Exactly.
You must go in search of it.
Yeah.
So,
But when the gold is missing and the owner of the gold does not turn to search for the missing gold, you should know that there's no space there for you.
there's something called dopamine. It's a chemical. It's a chemical in the brain that is actually a hormone. It's called happiness hormone.
Secretes happiness.
Exactly. And the way it works, according to it works when you meet someone, afresh. You are excited. You want to try things. You want to try something new with that person. Okay? And after a while, like having been in a relationship for a long while, it's like, exactly. It reduces. So, but there are ways upon which this
Spice it.
yes. So, as we gradually conclude, what are the ways that we can use to rekindle back love that is falling apart?
All right. Number one thing is to realize that something is wrong in a relationship. When you have come to the point, when you can speak to yourself truthfully that something is wrong, this is not the way we started.
Yeah.
Where we are now is not where we ought to be.
Mm.
You begin to retrace. There are things you can do to bring back the love. As a matter of fact, there's a point you get in a relationship, you even begin to talk about love again.
Even though it's there.
Yes, it's there. But it's no longer what you look out for.
But it's still good
it
to
is
talk
there.
about it.
It's still a brother to say, I
yes.
love you. Or you look good.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Then he becomes a partner. He becomes a friend. He becomes a part of you.
Mm.
He becomes that one that when you wake up in the morning and you travel, by the time you turn, it's not there.
When you can't do without.
Yes.
Yeah.
At that stage. So by the time when you begin to see that those things you cherished more, those things you love, those things that brought those happiness,
Right.
is begin to dwindle.
Mm.
You begin to look for a way to rekindle the fire.
Mm.
Now, you can organize, most of the time when there are children, it becomes difficult. You take time out, those that want to go to
Having
party.
children doesn't stop one from taking time out.
Yes, it doesn't stop you, but it is a little bit of a challenge if you don't have
If
help.
they're tender.
If they are tender and you don't have help.
Mm.
But when you have help, you can organize a stay out.
You can organize your parents-in-laws to come over. We're talking about
Yeah,
friends, so-
if the finances are there, yes, you do that. You can also get a friend to watch over them while you stay out.
Mm.
You can decide to take a weekend off, lodge in a beautiful hotel, walk out, take some fresh air together, go with old albums.
Mm.
Remember those
Yeah.
days, remember some friends
Yeah.
and all that.
Exactly.
You can't, if you have the money to go out of the country, out of the environment, you do that.
Yeah,
Want to
take
go
out of
partying,
environments is good.
yes, to change environment.
Mm.
Want to go partying, then look out for little things your partner likes. Women will
Exactly.
always love gifts. Look for one of those games that's a size,
Okay,
one of
that's
those games.
women. Okay, from the man's perspective.
Yeah, I agree with her totally. The first time you met, what is that? What is that attraction? Okay, go back to that attraction. What you used to do to make him or her happy.
Happy and smile.
Yeah, exactly. Go back to those things because as you are staying together, you start taking things for granted.
Right.
You start, the flower I used to give her before, you don't give her again after we're married.
Yes.
It doesn't work that way.
Yes.
You have
After all, she's my wife now.
Yeah.
After all, she's my husband.
You
now.
don't even
So
remember.
I don't need to do things.
You will fall out.
After all, I don't need to like please him or please her. like that.
No, you will fall out. It's one of the contributors to being falling out or to fall out.
Yeah.
You have to keep spicing it. You have to keep firing up. Like you said,
Right.
take a trip,
Yes.
do things together, go to a restaurant, do that
Mm.
together, go to a program together, do that. So spice it up. Don't relax. Don't take it for granted.
Yes.
Because I need to make you happy. You need to make me happy.
Right.
That's what sustained the
That was
love.
what brought you together.
That's what
First
sustained the
place.
love.
Yeah.
Don't take things for granted. What brought you together, go back to them. And that's what is going to fire the thing up so that you will not fall in and out of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. And I learned also that there are some foods that can be eaten or taken also that can boost
Food.
this to dopamine. Yeah. One I think, okay, outside food is exercise. Like I read, exercises are good.
Together.
Yes.
No.
As in,
Exercise can
this
actually.
dopamine, this
Okay.
hormone, this happiness hormone that
Okay.
is that works in the brain, that makes you want to spice up things with your partner. Okay, as you know, it like we said, it wears off gradually after a period of time. After you stay together for a period of time, it wears down. So you have to like find ways to boost it, in which doing exercises, not necessarily together, is one of the ways to boost dopamine in the brain, in the body.
But I think it's better we do it together.
Well, if you why not? If you have the
because
time,
it should be a mutual feeling.
if you have the time, you can do
The
together.
level of happiness secreted in me
Mhm.
is not the same.
But how many couples have the time to go out together to exercise? How many? There's some fruits. I read about fruits like bananas, avocado, pears.
Okay.
Yes.
Happiness fruits.
Yes. Then
It's called happiness fruit.
yes,
Avocado.
avocado.
No, fruits that
Okay.
spices you up, that makes you
Right.
happy.
Right. Yes, that boosts this
Yes,
dopamine.
yes.
Then last but
hormone.
not
Boosts the hormone.
last but not the least is almond.
Okay.
Almond nuts. So, listeners, as you are hearing us, I hope you'll be able to, take a part of these fruits that we have just mentioned. Eat them, do exercises. If you're having one challenge or the other in your marriage, try as much as possible, as falling in and out of love. Try as much as possible to like spice your home, your relationship up. Don't just stay and like assume he's already my husband, she's already my wife. I don't need to please her, I don't need to please him. You need to, because that was what brought you together in the first place. So I would like to say a very big thank you to the two of you for being here this afternoon.
It's a pleasure. As we're talking, I've learned a lot too, and I'm going to take it to my home, the other room.
The other room. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelechi, for being here. Thank you, our viewers, for being there and listening to us. We like you to follow all our social media handles at Family and Society Talk Show. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. You can always tune in and
And I'm
watch.
taking you to Equity TV.
We'll be glad to be there. So Pure Heart Channel, at Pure Heart Channel on all our social media handles. So this is Elizabeth Samseda. I will see you next time in the next episode. Bye for now.